Why would Elon Musk, the guy who's supposed to be building the future, suddenly hand Samsung $16.5 billion? That's not pocket change. That's bigger than most countries' defense budgets. And here's the kicker. This isn't about batteries, solar panels, or even rockets. This deal could determine who controls the brain of every car on the road for the next decade. Is this just another tech partnership? Or did Tesla just make the most strategic move in automotive history? Because what I'm about to show you suggests this isn't really about Samsung at all. It's about a chess game being played on a global scale. And Tesla just made a move that could checkmate the competition. Let's break down what actually happened here. July 2025. Tesla announces they're paying Samsung $16.5 billion over 8 years. But here's what makes this wild. Samsung isn't supplying batteries. They're not building cars. They're making something much more critical. The AI6 chips that will literally be the brain of every future Tesla. Think of it this way. If Tesla is the body, these Samsung chips are the nervous system. Every decision your Tesla makes, when to brake, when to accelerate, when to change lanes, that's all happening on Samsung silicon, manufactured right here in Texas. Now, $16.5 billion sounds massive, but Musk himself said that's just the bare minimum. The real number could be several times higher. We're potentially looking at the largest tech partnership in automotive history. Here's what most people don't realize. Tesla has been playing a dangerous game. While everyone talks about their battery technology and their electric motors, Tesla's real Achilles heel has been semiconductors. The average car today uses about 1,000 to 3,500 chips. But a Tesla with full self-driving? We're talking about a rolling supercomputer that processes terabytes of data every second from cameras, sensors, and radar systems. Tesla tried to solve this problem before. They built their own chips, partnered with TSMC in Taiwan, even started their own Dojo supercomputer project. But here's the thing. They just disbanded Dojo. Why? Because they realized something crucial. You can't build the future on chips you don't control. Picture Tesla's self-driving AI-like a Formula One driver. Without the right chips, it's like trying to race with blurry vision. The reaction time, the processing power, the ability to make split-second decisions. It all comes down to silicon. Now let's flip the script. Why would Samsung want this deal? Samsung isn't just a smartphone company anymore. They're playing a much bigger game. While everyone's focused on the next iPhone, Samsung is positioning itself to be the brain behind the next generation of everything. Cars, robots, smart cities. Think about Samsung's position. They already make memory chips, they have foundry capabilities, and now they're getting a guaranteed $16.5 billion from the world's most valuable automaker. This isn't just revenue. This is validation. Samsung's Texas fab was basically a $40 billion facility looking for customers. Tesla just became their anchor tenant. But here's the brilliant part. This deal doesn't just secure Samsung's future. It gives them a front-row seat to the AI revolution happening in automotive. But here's where this story gets really interesting. This deal isn't just about business. It's about geopolitics. Right now, 92% of the world's most advanced chips are made in Taiwan. That's a problem when tensions with China are escalating and everyone's worried about supply chain security. Tesla just diversified their risk by moving critical production to a Samsung facility in Texas. Think about the bigger picture. The U.S. is spending hundreds of billions on the CHIPS Act to bring semiconductor manufacturing back to America. South Korea just committed $200 billion to U.S. chip and battery projects. This Tesla-Samsung deal? It's the poster child for that strategy working. Tesla is essentially saying, we're not going to let our autonomous future depend on geopolitical tensions in the South China Sea. That's not just smart business. That's strategic thinking. China's watching this closely. They're pouring over $100 billion into their own chip industry, trying to become self-sufficient. This Tesla-Samsung alliance? It's a direct response to that threat. Let's bring this down to earth. What does this actually mean for Tesla owners and Samsung fans? For Tesla drivers, imagine your car not just getting software updates, but actually getting smarter. These new AI6 chips could enable features we haven't even dreamed of yet. Better full self-driving, more intuitive voice commands, maybe even your Tesla learning your daily patterns and optimizing everything automatically. For Samsung users, your favorite tech company just became a major player in the automotive future. We're talking about potential integration between Samsung devices and Tesla vehicles. Imagine your Galaxy phone seamlessly connecting with your Tesla's AI systems. For investors, this signals something massive. We're witnessing the convergence of $3 trillion industries: electric vehicles, artificial intelligence, and semiconductors. Companies that position themselves at this intersection could dominate the next decade. This reminds me of other game-changing tech alliances. Apple and TSMC revolutionized smartphone chips. Microsoft and OpenAI redefined software with ChatGPT. Could Tesla and Samsung become the Apple and TSMC of the automotive world? The pattern is always the same. A visionary company partners with a manufacturing powerhouse. They push each other to innovate faster than anyone thought possible, and suddenly they're years ahead of the competition. But here's the risk. This is also a massive bet. If Samsung can't deliver these chips at scale, or if the technology doesn't work as promised, Tesla's autonomous timeline could be set back by years. And if geopolitical tensions escalate, this entire partnership could face serious challenges. So here's the real question. Is this $16.5 billion deal the key that makes Tesla unstoppable? Or is it just another expensive bet in the tech wars? My take: this isn't just about semiconductors, this is about the battle to control the future of cars, AI, and global technology power. Tesla just made a move that could define the next decade of transportation. But the story's not over. China's going to respond. Other automakers are scrambling to make their own deals. And somewhere in Silicon Valley and Detroit, executives are asking themselves, how do we compete with this? The race for the future just got a whole lot more interesting, and Tesla might have just taken the lead. What do you think? Is this the smartest move Tesla's ever made? Or are they betting too big on Samsung? Let me know in the comments below.